Hey, my name is Denise Walsh and welcome back to my channel. If you are watching today's video, then you most likely are a coach, a mentor, or you help people grow in some way. And I don't know about you, but as a coach and mentor myself, I'm always thinking, how can I be better at what I do? And how can I help my clients and team thrive? How can I help them be their best so they can go off into the world and be their best selves, right? And by the end of our time together, I'm going to give you a few strategies that I use to do just that. But before we get started, if you have not yet, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. All right, so coaches, mentors, people come to us and they have questions and they want to know the answer, and sometimes they think that we know everything. And one of the things that I've learned over my past decade in coaching, training, mentoring, doing counseling, and helping people grow is that they already know the answers to their most difficult questions. They do. They already know the answer. And often they're coming to us for validation, for maybe a space to process what's going on. Like they need to talk through it, or they want to weigh the pros and cons out loud with somebody. They're looking for a space to do that. Most of the time, they're not really looking for an answer. Isn't that interesting? So a couple things that I have learned to say when somebody comes to me asking me a direct question is to not quickly give them an answer, because that can be the typical response, like, I know the answer, here you go. But to say something like, what do you think? What does your gut tell you? Let's weigh the pros and cons. What happens then is when we help them trust their intuition, build their intuition, and understand that they already have the answers that they need to move forward, they leave our conversation empowered. So it's not about being the wise coach at the top of the hill who has all of the experience, wisdom, and knowledge to pass down to the team. It really is about empowering the team to stand up strong in who they are, trust their intuition, trust their gut, and take action confidently. Asking questions allows them to build their own inner trust. And at the end of the day, that is way more important than you being this holier than thou expert. Am I right? Am I right? So next time you have somebody asking you questions and wanting your advice, simply ask, what do you think? What does your gut say? What is your why? What's next for you? Let's weigh the pros and cons and just create a space for them to empower themselves. I hope that this was helpful. If you are interested in more of this type of information, check out my Dreamcast, which is my podcast available on all podcast players. Amazing interviews, you guys, that will leave you inspired, filled up, and motivated. And then I have a new Dream Life Action Planner. To be honest, time management is probably one of the biggest roadblocks to actually accomplishing our dreams. And so I created the Dream Life Action Planner for you. So you could map out your 90-day plan, get it in your calendar, and then simply execute. It has been by far one of the most useful tools for me over the course of my career. So go to denisewalsh.com/action and you can download it today. Have an amazing day. Talk to you soon.